Very good evening, gentlemen. Three more great teams joining us. As you can see from their t-shirts, we've got the Ninjas, Samurai, and the T-Birds. Gentlemen, first, before we get to this little business end that we're calling it the owners, captains speak, may I just request each of you just give us a brief introduction about yourself. I can start with you, sir.
My name is Chandigarh and this is my first year in the league as a captain for the Ninjas. It's been a great learning experience, definitely, and going forward we look to improve ourselves. The league has been good because we got to meet a lot of new players in this club
Sure.
with. And
Just a little bit about yourself more than the league in terms of you as Shireen.
I've been playing golf since I've been 10 years old. I
Awesome.
started junior sub-senior circuit, amateur circuit, and then went off a little bit for golf because of whatever
work
and family and everything, but then got back again. And what a way to come back in the league, yeah.
Okay.
This is my first competitive game after probably 30 years. Probably.
Awesome. And Gilly sir, you worn many hats in this club, apart from being the president. So a little bit about yourself, sir.
Absolutely, Kanyan. So it's been an amazing journey for me. I started playing golf off and on in Kashmir.
Okay.
So we had that wonderful 9-hole course next to the Oberois. So
Sure.
we played there, and that's how we got hooked on. Then I did my law, and then, as usual, briefless lawyers have nothing better to do than to play golf. So I got in here, and I said, let's play some golf. And it's been an amazing ride after that. I've been the president here 5 times. I've been secretary, and I've been the captain, vice president many times.
So you won all those hats.
I've
Okay.
won all those hats. It's been incredible. I think golf has given a lot to me.
Okay.
A wonderful story.
And I'm sure you're quite enjoying being part of this institution for so long anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great. To you, sir.
Yeah, I'm owner of T-Bird with Rahul Batra.
Right.
And by profession, I'm a hotelier and into real estate business also, and a builder also.
Right.
So I started my golf, I think 6 or 7 years back. When I started my golf, I've left out all my works. So golf is everything for me.
It's become
And,
part of your
part of my life.
bloodstream.
Part of my life. The friends, the moments, the everything. I love these dreams, and I'm very much into the golf in these days, and I love to play league.
Right. Okay, well, like I said, the league is something we'll come back to. So just going back very, very quickly, a lot of people have always said, if I asked a simple question, what does golf mean to you? Very quick answer, what would it be for you?
Golf is life for me.
Life.
Because, this is where I can switch off, get away from my wife and my kids.
Oh, I hope you know this is going to be on YouTube. Be careful.
And my wife has been telling me I want to learn golf. I said, when you get your own four-ball. Otherwise, I'm not playing golf
Okay,
with you.
that's fine. Gilly sir, for you, golf.
So golf is life in a nutshell.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what golf is all about, and it's a lovely game. It gives you a great experience, and you make great friends.
Okay, I love that. And to you?
As a food is necessary for a human, like for me, golf is also necessary for me, and I love golf, and I can't.
You just enjoy being here and detoxing.
It's like a vitamin for me.
Well, the funny part is I've had golf being compared to life in terms of what you actually do through life. If you do it on the golf course, you get to know a lot about people. You get to know a lot about yourself, and it's the way you go through life.
yes, true.
Anyway, quickly to the names. Tell me, how did you think of the brand T-Birds? Who named you T-Birds?
Yeah,
Was it
my partner with me, Rahul Batra, he gave me 2 or 3 names, but I like his name, T-Bird.
have you got any birds in your team? The ladies will be very upset to be called birds, but anyway. Or just hoping for a lot of birdies.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes.
mix of both.
Sometimes, yes.
Because we got 2 very dangerous connections here. There's Samurai and Ninja.
Yeah.
So you've been the same name, I think, for 2 years now?
Yeah, we've been the same name. So I think the name Swinging Samurai, swinging would all connect us to golf.
Absolutely.
But Samurai connects us to the qualities that we want to project.
I love that, yes.
Today we need to have people who play golf, and in principle they adhere to the rules of golf, and they behave like gentlemen, and they can take it forward, in a principled manner. It's not about winning always. You lose sometimes.
Of course you do.
And I think the name, we want to live up to the name of Swinging Samurai. Samurai, everybody understands
Stands
what
for something.
ethics they bring.
Sure.
That's what it's all about.
Gorgeous. And the ninjas, did you have anything to do with your name?
I didn't have anything to my name, but if I think about it, the Ninjas we pretty much in the last, but we coming into our last game on the podium.
That's all right.
Still fight it, and still try to fight it with a smile and learn and get better next year.
Okay.
So
So, I tell you, this is something which I'm glad, both you, Gilisa, you, Shavina said it. Somebody's going to finish first, somebody's going to finish 21st. So what? That's the first part. I've always said this to people, this is not your day job. If you're a pro golfer, it hurts when you're on the bubble and you miss a cut after 2 days of play. It hurts if you miss a putt and miss a winning a tournament, because that's your livelihood. This is much more than, and it's not meant to be livelihood, it's much more because it's part of your life. You make your best friends, you make your best relationships. You might even do business eventually with people you meet at the golf course. I think people shouldn't forget that. But now coming to Chandigarh as a city, and I need to hear this as an honest confession, we heard a lot of stories about Chandigarh. 500 rounds, 600 rounds, XYZ. Genuinely, I want feedback from you all. As far as the golf course, I'm concerned because I come here as a visitor. I detest watching people making divots with the driver when they're making a practice swing on the tee, not filling up divots, not wanting to repair pitch marks, struggling to repair bunkers. I don't know whether, and I need to understand this from you all, do you feel etiquette should be better here, or you think it's all okay because at the end of the day there's 600 golfers?
Brandon, when I started golf when I was 10 or 11 years old, we literally grew up under Gilisa and...
Sure, exactly. That's why we got a really elder statesman there.
In our generation, there was a lot of integrity and a lot of love for the golfers to protect the course. But coming in now, friends become a little cocky before the matches start, and it's kind of not nice.
It's a wrong
At the end
mix.
of the day, the league is only 3 weeks.
Absolutely, you got to be here the rest of the year, guys.
And there are a lot of new people who have come on the golf course, even the club. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about the committee of management. A lot of new members who we don't recognize. The rush is increased, but somewhere down the line, that culture is lost, which this club used to hold back
Right.
in the day. When we could say, people could be proud and say we are members of the golf club, and everybody here we met was like, you would come to the bar and you could actually recognize people. Now,
It's getting too big.
Getting
Yeah, I guess it's a
complicated.
matter of economies. Gilisa, just on, without wanting it to get, I don't want this to be a controversial discussion at all. I saw Chandigarh in the 80s when I came here as a young player, and I loved the kind of hospitality, and I'm not saying it's changed, but it's got a little different. In terms of you watching this club evolving in these last, let's say, 3-4 decades, a little bit of feedback on that, sir?
So Shivi is saying that he hung around when we guys were kind of coming up. And let me take it further back. So we hung around with people like Simran Singh, who were, legends. And
Yeah, he's going to
we
turn
had
90 I believe, in 2 days' time. I love it.
Then we had Shivi sir. And then, when they stood around on the tee, it was understood that, look guys, there is something known as decorum on the course.
Yeah.
There is some rules to be followed. Please follow those rules. And it just went with their aura.
Right.
There was certain magnetism attached to their personalities, to their aura, the game that they played, etc., etc.
Right.
And I think those values, what we inculcated in us, we of course have tried to pass them on. But then, like what Shivi is saying,
Maybe it's just grown too fast.
yeah, probably grown too fast. And people need to understand it's about something far larger than just winning, and
Yeah, winning a league,
and
absolutely.
hitting a 300-yard drive and not leaving,
Repairing the golf course.
repairing the golf course.
You being the newest, I'm going to ask you this. Have you ever read the rule book? Have you ever looked at the rule book?
Yeah.
And why do you think that is so? I found this is one of the poorest on rules, this club. Do you think there's a reason for it? You don't have to answer that. I'm just asking. Do you think, because I'm amazed at some of the rules that we're being asked, and I think it's important people should hear this, because it's not great to have 600 golfers. It's great to have people at least know the basics. So when you read the rule book, do you find it complicated?
It's not complicated, it's very simple.
Thank you for saying that,
Everything
yes.
on the scorecard also, people don't want to learn.
They don't want to. Okay.
They want to, how they can
Maneuver.
serve the other player. There's absolutely, it's not no point.
Right.
Even they know the rule. even they know the rules, but they want
Would love to see if they can bowl. Okay, well, that's unfortunate because this is something we've been trying to tell the world. You can't play a game if you don't know the rules. You gotta make that effort. Gilly said.
First of all, go and have a look about the rules. But people don't.
And tell me, if you had a message, one of the things, and I think you're going to agree, and you're going to agree, when we were growing up, we had pride in playing the best we could, not in how we protected our handicap. We wanted to come out and brag. I made 4 birdies, I did this, I did that. What is it that we can do to change that? Because if we don't change that, handicaps can never get corrected. I just want you all to understand this as owners and captains of teams.
So something that you were proposing in the meeting,
You remember that, yeah?
time, did not make sense to me because you were wondering we have a vast majority of different categories of players in our
Sure.
team. So some people do get the yips, but actually, I think by next year, or maybe next to next year, the handicap of the players who are playing again and again should somehow come in and that rule should kick in.
Yeah, that's to make sure you at least play your best.
Because it's not fair. When you're playing against a guy, say maybe 11 handicap, playing 3 over, gross, net 1 over, and you're giving him strokes, or maybe you're giving 11 strokes or 12 strokes.
It's a no-brainer.
You
No
just got
chance.
6 holes, It's quite a tough uphill task.
And Girisa, what's it been like for you this year? I love your intensity. I love the turnout of your team. You guys look
We
so
have
good.
just completely enjoyed ourselves.
That's the way to go.
There have been some,
Ups and downs.
some ups and downs, and things have happened in the course, and that's fine. But then ultimately, golf will win. Golf will prevail. Good golf will
I love
prevail.
that. And if I know your journey's also been a bit of a mixed one, but are you having a good time? Is your team having a good time?
Yes, so far.
So they're all pretty well bonded, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and this, we can't end any of this without asking you, your favorite golfer in the world, doesn't have to be even India, but anywhere in the world, anybody you look up and say, wow, I love that guy, I love his swing, or her swing.
His swing, I would say Rory.
Rory McIlroy, okay? No ladies? Don't worry, your wife won't mind.
No, I've not been watching the
Oh, no, you're missing something then. Gilly, sir, you?
So I love Shubhankar
Sharma?
Sharma and his temperament. What a lovely guy he is.
Awesome.
And
I'm sure you've seen a lot of them
he's a
here.
wonderful chap. I think I see a great future.
Okay.
For me and Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
So many.
Strangely now, in a lot of the times I'm speaking to people, Tiger's not making it. I'm glad you brought him back because he rebranded this game, let me tell you, when he came back. Especially when he won those 2 back-to-back US amateurs. And if you had to go and play your favorite golf course in the world, which one would it be?
It would be
St. Andrews. You played?
not yet there.
Or it's only on your bucket list? Or a golf course you have played?
Only within India.
And any of them?
During the circuit, I used to love playing in Bangalore.
Is that KGA?
Yeah.
Okay. Giri sir.
So I believe Sunningdale is an amazing course.
So you know, but you haven't been there. So
I
again,
haven't been
bucket
there,
list.
but I've
Okay.
heard a lot, and I'd love to play there.
Okay.
Only Pebbles.
Pebble Beach? Okay. Well, strangely, I played all the 3 courses you mentioned and you haven't got bad choices. Make it happen. Don't just talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
And finally, a little bit about now the league, just for a second. What we try to do with this event in most of the places we're going to is create one unity as a club. And from being a 4-ball, 8-ball, 16-ball, try and make it a 200-ball where you know everybody and you can actually relate to everybody. Yes, it's been nice to see, and I'm saying this without any malice, most of the people have been fantastic. Yes, there'll be these few incidents. But at the end of the day, truthfully, if somebody asked you, winning this, what would it mean to you?
So I feel that in the league, like when I look at Delisa's team or I look at some other teams, the teams are gelling well because it's their.
No, I'm asking you a very pointed question. If you won today, what would it mean to you as one of the captain's owners? Would it mean anything more than just another trophy and something to be excited about? Or would it be something that I don't understand?
A win would be, say, good for my team, because I got like 18 people in my team, literally counting on the
Absolutely.
captain. And win or lose, it comes on my shoulder,
So it will be a feel good.
It's absolutely.
Maybe a little bit of bragging rights.
Trophy or not trophy, bragging or no bragging.
Giri sir, you.
Win is always good for you.
That's what I was going to say, it's bragging rights, right? But that's all it
such
is.
a boost. And you've been trying hard, you win, you feel satisfied, you feel you've done a good job and you've got your team working. It's an amazing feeling.
Right.
It'll be lovely to win.
Everybody want to win.
Everybody wants to win.
Yeah.
But
Why
for
not?
you, it doesn't really change your life, does it?
slow.
It can't. That's what I try to tell people. It can't change your life. It's just a beautiful experience to be able to celebrate with your team, and that's where it'll end.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to quickly share this with you because this is going to be on YouTube. Last year's finale, never mind the fact that Canham Raptors won, it was last hole, last putt. It was the most storybook ending nobody could have written a better script. And that's what I keep trying to relate to people. I said, guys, this year Canham Raptors may not even make the 12th. So what? Nobody could take away what happened, but it was in great spirit. Let's just build on it and make every year bigger and better. Do I agree? So do you expect that you'll take a team next year?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no doubt about
That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Great job, Brandon. I
Thank
must
you.
tell you, you've
Thank
been
you.
Thank you.
conducting this very well.
Thank you.